It was March 13th, 1998, when that was the press conference. I think that was the official sale day, Cal. And you'd done a lot of work. Now, you'd been an entrepreneur since you were 19 years of age and being involved in a lot of different businesses. But I have to think like owning a professional hockey team is a lot different. I love it. You brought in the name of all the guys. I should probably mention some of these names for sure. But you look at, coming in and being an entrepreneur, and then suddenly you're part of a group that owns an NHL team.
Quite unbelievable. But anyway, it's one of those things that happens in your life. I will never regret doing it because it meant so much to the city. And, there was a lot of good times doing it. So built a lot of relationships, got to travel a lot. So I never for a minute regretted doing it.
Like I'm looking like some of these names on the list are obviously people that been around. Like, you go from, and I don't want to, if I start naming one, then I got to name them all and probably too many, but you look at like, there's lots of the people that are involved in that unfortunately have passed away now. But when you sold the team to Daryl Cates, there was still a fair amount of, and that was like, how do I say it? Like you look and say, hey, what we built was very important. And now we're selling to someone who can maybe take it to the next level for us and keep the team here. He's another guy from Edmonton. So when you look back at like that press conference, what was kind of like, how was Gary Bettman throughout the whole thing for you?
You're talking about the first
sale, yeah, in 98.
I couldn't be more complimentary about the way he helped us, because after Winnipeg and Quebec City went through what they did and the significance of the Canadian teams, the TV contract was really the only big one they had was in Canada. And so he just had his mind made up. He was going to pull out all the stops and not lose another Canadian team. So from once it became public, I was leading this thing. I was on the phone or met with him lots, and he did his best at all times to help out and steer, and as we were struggling to reach our goal, he didn't have much choice. He had to put a deadline in front of us because we were starting to get a bit complacent about, there's no urgency here. Yeah. And he definitely wanted to get this done. And so kudos to him. I will always appreciate what he did to help us out.